All right, so we are going to be taking this toward the hurdler's pose today, or Vinyasa 2. I'll go with hurdlers just because it's easier to say. But keep in mind, this is definitely going to be a hip opening flow, very much getting into the inner thighs, the hamstrings quite a bit as well, and this takes you toward what a lot of people call a flying split. So I got 2 demonstrations before we start, and once we get in the main part of the flow from here, we're going to start this in down dog, and we're going to set this up for a series of hops. So what you're going to start with here is bringing one leg up, come into a scorpion dog right away. And then you'll straighten out, bring your leg forward, step forward halfway down the mat. You can do the same thing with the other leg in this shortened down dog step. So your leg goes up high, you bend the knee, come back into scorpion, and then go straighten out, bring the knee toward your chest, and then set your foot down so the feet are going to be set down halfway down the mat. Now this sets you up for the series of hops. And all we're going to do from here is just hop, clap the feet 3 times. But I want you to set this up like this. Palms down, dig your fingertips on the floor, keep the arms vertical, the shoulders stay over your wrist. You should be looking at the same point the whole time. And then just push in your hands, get your butt lifted, and how high you bring the feet up is up to you. But you're just going to hop up, clap your feet, land light, and do that 3 times. It doesn't have to be anything that dramatic. If you want to make this more of an inversion, then push in your hands, hop this up, again, clap, and resist the landing as much as you can all the way down. We're going to take 3 hops like that each round, and just take it back and forth, work it as best you can. You can bring it up high, you can keep it low, whatever you're comfortable with. And then we'll move into the sequence from there. Now at the end of the sequence, we're going to take this down into this almost all fours position. This is the entry that I'm going to use to come into this hurdler's pose. Now there's certainly a bunch of other entries, and if you want to play around, feel free. But otherwise, how we're going to set this up is going to be like this. You're going to have both hands down, one knee down, and one foot forward behind the wrist on the same side. So my left foot's forward, my right knee's down, and from here I'm going to lift my left heel, keep the knee high outside the arm, and you want to think chaturanga from here. So the shoulders go forward, your elbows pull in underneath, squeeze in, and then lean away from your front leg. So I'm bring my ribs to my right arm, left leg to the left arm, I'll lift my left foot, and then look forward. Now you got to keep looking forward, keep leaning forward to lift the back leg. If you look down, it's going to round in, and you're never going to lift that foot up off the floor. You got to extend past your hands, keep in mind. Now, if you want to take it the extra step, you can extend the front leg as well. And maybe it just goes out to the side. Maybe it's more like an actual split. Depends how open you are. But just work it as best you can and see how far you want to go with that. And extending the front leg takes a pretty open hamstring. So just let that be the last step as you come into that and work things as best you can. We'll just take it to the vinyasa from there and then continue on with the flow. So just have all that in mind. So all that said, go ahead, bring yourself down onto your back. And squeeze your knees in toward your chest. Now, once you pull in just a little bit, try to flatten out your spine. And then reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. And stack your ankles above your knees. And let's take this into happy baby. So just take it back and forth a little bit. More like a pumping motion here. Pulling one leg down and then the other. We're not too warmed up yet, so just feel this out as much as you can. And then when you're ready, just start to pull down on both sides. So draw the knees down toward the floor outside your ribs. And as you squeeze down, press your feet up into your hands at the same time. Hold on to that tension, working both directions. Flatten out your spine as much as you can. And then take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release your grip. And then bring the arms around your legs. And then bend the knees and close your legs over the wrists from here. So the hands are between your knees and let the arms just hang in this position. And then just relax into this as much as you can. So sink your shoulders down toward the floor. Let your spine flatten out. And just let your arms be heavy on the legs so the knees are sinking down toward the sides of your ribs. When you're ready here, just close your eyes. So just give yourself a moment to settle in. Let your mind quiet down. And then just start to deepen your breathing here. So with the inhales, pull in as much as you can. Try to fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. And then when you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as your inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this to begin. Now when you're ready, here, take a deep inhale. When you exhale, just open your eyes. And then go ahead, release your arms from underneath your legs. Bring your feet down to the floor. And once the feet come down, set them down a little bit wider than your hips. Lean the knees in towards center. We'll just start to move slowly here. So with your next inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach us out long. Exhale, arms to your sides again. Inhale, reach us out long. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, reach us out long. And with the exhale this time, reach forward, curl up as well. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, belly pulled in, low back down. Keep stretching forward through your fingertips. And then just keep moving from here. With your next inhale, roll this out. And with the exhale, curl forward. Inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, roll out long. With the exhale, curl and try to lift higher each time. With your next inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl this forward. Inhale, roll out. And with the exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, roll out long. And then with the exhale, curl forward one more time. Now stay lifted here. Belly pulled in, low back down. Keep looking forward. Keep stretching forward through your fingertips. I'm going to take this a little bit further. We're going to pulse this. I want you to reach from the shoulders and bring the fingertips further forward. So on my count, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then take hold of your knees. Squeeze them into your chest and pull everything down for a moment. And then from here, just release your grip. Bring the arms out to your sides, elbows bent. Make your hands into fists and keep some tension in the arms with the shoulders pressed down. And then extend both legs up toward the ceiling. Now straighten your legs as much as you can. Belly pulled in, low back stays in the floor. And if you can't quite straighten all the way, just point through the toes and see your ankles stay stacked over your hips. If you can straighten, then tense up your thighs, lock your knees and keep your toes pointed. Try to rotate your big toes in towards center. And then as you hold this, just start to scissor the legs back and forth. And reverse the cross as you're moving here. And just keep it through a tight range to start, maybe within a couple feet. Belly pulled in, low back down, and just feel this out. Try to speed this up and keep the movement smooth and consistent. And then as you're moving, as you get used to this, maybe take the feet out wider. And just feel this out here. Just take it to where you can. Keep the legs moving. Keep the toes pointed. And then go ahead, bring this into center with your legs side by side. Now from here, go ahead and we'll start this out. We'll take this to a twist. So keep both shoulders down. Bend the right knee. Keep the left leg straight and reach the left big toe as far right as you can. As your body twists, keep the right leg off the floor. Keep both shoulders down. And then go ahead, bring this up to center. Straighten your legs. Take it on the other side. Bend your left knee. And then as from the right big toe reaches to the left, just keep that left leg off the floor as well. Both shoulders down. And then come back up to center, straighten this out. Bend the right knee. Left big toe reaches over to the right. And then come back up to center, straighten your legs. Bend your left knee and then reach your right big toe over the left as far as you can go. And then come back up to center. And just take one more round. Bend your right knee. Left big toe over to the right as far as you can go. Bring your gaze left this time. Keep both shoulders down. Just feel that twist. And again, keep your right leg up off the floor. And then take it through center. Let the legs straighten out and take it on the other side. Bend your left knee. Right big toe as far left as you can go. Now bring your gaze right. Keep both shoulders down. Just hold the twist. And then come back up to center with both legs straight for a moment. And then when you're ready, just set the left foot down. Keep your right leg extended. Now with your right leg high, go ahead and flex the foot so the sole of the foot faces the ceiling. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, reach up through both arms. We're going to take this back and forth, twisting. So as you reach, rather than just reaching with your hands, reach from your shoulders and work the twist as much as you can. And we'll go back and forth, starting with the right hand. So on my count, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. And on 1, keep reaching with that left arm high. Now keep your left shoulder lifted. Keep that right leg extended toward the ceiling. I'm going to have you pulse from here, reaching through the left hand, but again, lifting from the shoulder. So on my count, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let go. Bring everything down. Once you're ready, set up for the other side. Right foot on the floor, left leg up high. Flex your left foot so the sole of the foot's facing the ceiling. And again, lift your head, lift your shoulders, reach up through both arms. Take it back and forth with your left hand to begin this time. So 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. And on 1, keep reaching with that right shoulder high. Take it further to pulse this. Reach up or lift from the shoulder, but reach that right hand higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just bring everything down. Now once you come down, bring your knees to your chest, bring your hands to your knees, squeeze everything in. And then as you're squeezing, lift your head and shoulders, bring your nose close to your knees. And then just use this shape. Cross at the ankles, roll forward to a seat. Come further to your hands in all fours. And once you're in all fours, give yourself a moment here, move around. Stretch your hands. Stretch your fingers, let the shoulders and hips move side to side, and just feel things out. Loosen up your spine. And now let's take this into the wrists. So with your wrists beneath the shoulders and knees into your hips, look down. Palms facing down. Rotate your hands. Fingertips to the sides, and then rotate in toward your knees as far as you can go. Do that on both sides. Now set your hands flat. Spread the fingers out wide. Dig your fingertips down. Press your spine up toward the ceiling and try to keep that lift. Now as you hold on to this, maybe just stay here. Maybe sway the shoulders side to side. Keep that tension in your hands and keep your grip. Now if you want to take this a little bit further, just come into center, spine still lifted. But step your right foot back. Bring the big toe as far left as you can. And then just take this diagonally. So bring the right leg forward. Touch the heel down up and to the right. Extend your leg back and across. Right heel forward again. And then extend back and across. Forward to the right heel one more time. And then back and across one more time. And then go ahead and set the right knee down. Keep gripping with your fingers and then step your left foot back. Big toe over to the right as far as you can go. And take it crosswise again. Left heel up and to the left, just touch it down to the floor. And then extend this back and across. Up and to the left with the heel. Back and across. Up and to the left one more time. Extend this back and across. And then just set the left knee down. Now come up onto the fingertips. Bring the hands in right in front of your knees. And flip your hands over. Backs of the hands down. Palms facing up. The fingertips pointing toward you. Now spread your fingers out wide. Dig your fingertips down into the floor. Press your spine toward the ceiling. Stay lifted like this. And just keep breathing here. Now you can take most of the weight to the legs if you want to back off on the hands, but still keep them tense. Maybe lean more weight forward. And then if you can take things further from here, just see about shifting your weight side to side. Bring your weight to the right knee. Left knee to the side high as you can lift. And then with your left big toe, bring it down, try to touch your left hand. And then bring that knee back to the floor. And then right knee out to the side high as you can lift. Big toe down to touch the right hand. And then set the right knee back down. Left knee to the side high as you can lift. Big toe to touch your left hand. And then set the knee back down. And then right knee to the side high as you can lift. Big toe down to touch your hand. And then set the knee back on the floor. One more time, left knee out to the side. Big toe down to touch your left hand. And then set the knee back down. And then one more time, right knee to the side high as you can lift. Big toe down to touch your right hand. And then set the knee back down. And then come up onto the fingertips, down onto your heels, and take a moment. Check your hands out. Loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. And then come back into all fours. Now from all fours, we're going to take this down to the forearms right away into dolphin. So you can do this with the palms together, or you can do this with the palms down on the floor and the forearms parallel. But whatever you set this up into, just so you can keep control of the elbows so they stay shoulder width. Now go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your knees, bring your hips up high, and maybe just stay here. But if you can take it further, walk your feet and get your hips up as high as you can. Now, as you hold this, press into your hands so that you're taking the weight through the full length of the forearms, not just the elbows. And maybe just stay here with the hips lifted. Now, if you can take this further, I'm going to cue this into dolphin push-up. So for that, with an inhale, bring your chin as far forward as you can. Exhale, press this back. Forward for 2. And then exhale back. Forward for 3. Press it back. Forward for 4. And then press back. Forward for 5. Press it back again. Forward for 6. And then press back. Now forward for 7. Press this back. Forward for 8. Press it back. Forward for 9. Press back again. And then forward for 10. Press back one more time. Set your knees in. And back to all fours. Come up onto your hands. Give yourself a moment here to breathe. Now, I'll take this a little bit further, but this time with a lopsided setup. So once you're ready, come down onto the right forearm, but stay on your left hand. Right elbow to the side, right hand moves to center, so that form's diagonal. Slide your left hand back, stack the elbow above the wrist, and keep that elbow pulled into your side. Now tuck the toes of both feet. Just look down at the floor. Lift your knees, bring your hips up high. See about walking your feet further in and get your hips up as high as you can. Now, when you're ready, if you want to take it further, inhale your left leg high. And with the exhale, bring that knee down, touch your left arm. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, knee to left arm. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to left arm. Now keep it here this time. Keep looking down. Bring your right knee all the way down to the floor. And set that left knee down as well. And then come back up to all fours. And of course, you do this on one side, you got to do the other as well. So when you're ready, come down to your left forearm, but stay on the right hand this time. Left elbow to the side, left hand moves to the center. That forearm's diagonal. Slide your right hand back, elbow stacks over the wrist, keep your elbow pulled in. Now just look straight down, tuck the toes of both feet, lift your knees and bring your hips up high. Walk your feet and get the hips up higher still. And let's take it back and forth. Inhale the right leg up high. Exhale, knee to right arm, just touch it down. Inhale the right leg high again. Exhale, knee to right arm. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to right arm one more time. Now just keep it there. As you look down, bring your left knee all the way down to the floor. And set the right knee down as well. And then come back up to all fours. Now, one more thing before we move on. I'm going to play with that almost all fours position that I showed you before, which will take us toward hurdlers. So when you're ready for me, just step the left foot forward behind your left wrist and keep the right knee down. And then just press in the palms to your fingertips down, lift your left heel. Now keep that left knee high outside the arm, shoulders forward, pull the elbows underneath you just a little bit. Your ribs go toward the right arm, left leg to the left arm, lift your left foot, keep the left leg here. And then treat this as a push-up. So look forward, keep your chest pulling forward, take it back and forth, shoulders forward, bend the elbows, just sink down. Now press back up, but keep the left foot lifted. Again, shoulders forward, bend the elbows, sink down, and come forward. And then press this back up. One more time, shoulders forward, bend the elbows in, just hold. And if you want to go further, tuck the toes of your right foot, just lift your right knee. And then set it back down, bring your left knee down, and come back to all fours. We're going to do that on the other side as well. So once you're ready, set up for the other side. So bring the right foot forward behind your right wrist. Now lift the right heel, keep that knee high outside the arm. And then look forward, again, like chaturanga. Shoulders forward, pull the elbows in underneath. Ribs to your left arm, right leg to the right arm, just lift the right foot. And again, treat it as a push-up from here. So shoulders forward, bend the elbows, pull yourself forward. And then just press back up and keep the right foot lifted. Again, shoulders forward, pull the elbows in, keep looking forward. And then press this back up. One more time, shoulders forward, pull the elbows toward you, look forward. Maybe tuck the toes to your left foot and lift your left knee. And then go ahead, set everything back down and come back to all fours. Give yourself a moment here to breathe. Now you can just sit here and breathe, you can move, you can take another stretch, whatever you like, but whenever you're ready, go ahead, tuck your toes, straighten your legs, lift your hips, and find your downward facing dog. Once you move in a position, take a look at how you set this up. Hands about shoulder width distance apart. Pressing your palms to flatten your hands and let your chest sink down toward the floor. Feel some weight toward the base of your thumbs. Now even as your chest sinks down, press your hips up as high toward the ceiling as you can. Reach up through the hips. And let that lengthen your spine. Tense up your core, draw into the belly around the lower ribs. Now if your legs are tight, let it go. You can always bend your knees. And maybe just stay loose, maybe pedal out. You can let your hips move side to side. When you're ready, here, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front, take a ragdoll fold.
So feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees. Now let your belly touch your thighs, let your head hang, let your spine round. Let everything go long and loose here, let the muscles in your neck relax. You can hang your hands to the floor. Maybe reach the opposite elbows, you can shake this side to side to loosen further if you like. And then when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin, but then restack your spine. So slowly round this up to standing. Bring your head up last. And just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Take a moment to breathe, set an intention. Let your mind clear, find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now with the next inhale, reach your arms up high. And with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips. Start with a straight spine. Put a little bend in your knees. Keep your core engaged. Move smoothly. And then just release this to the bottom. Now with an inhale, lift up halfway. Fingertips to the floor or to your shins. Lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat. Step back to high plank. Find your shape. Resync the shoulders, palms press to the floor. Press the floor away from you. And press your spine up toward the ceiling. Keep that lift. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, bring your shoulders forward as the elbows bend. Now keep your body in line. Elbows pulled into your sides and lower with control. All the way down into your belly. Once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides. And let's take this up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, peel this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time. Stay lifted here. Keep the lift in the upper body. Press into your feet. Take some all the way out of your hands. Elbows at your sides. Pull the shoulders back. Keep your gaze forward. Lift it up a little bit higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll back down. Hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides. Press the palms down to the floor. And let's take it to upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward. Let your hips hang. Stay on the tops of your feet. And keep your legs active. Work to lift your knees up from the mat. To take it further, kick your feet down. Squeeze your glutes. Try to pull the hips forward to help deepen and lengthen the arc all through the front. Now lift with the arms, but lift with your shoulders. Keep your neck long. Keep your chest pulling forward. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, pull your belly in. Hips up high. Back to down dog. Pedal out here for a moment. Let your hips move side to side. Now from your down dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. And with your right leg lifted, open to a scorpion dog. Bend the right knee, hang your right foot left, and just open up your hip. With the next inhale, straighten the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. And then step the right foot down halfway down the mat. Now inhale your left leg up high. Bend your left knee, scorpion. Hang the left foot right, let your body twist. Inhale, straighten your leg, reach up. Exhale, knee to chest, pull it in. And then set your left foot down next to the right. Now press into your palms, keep the shoulders and wrists, dig your fingertips down. 3 times, high or low, hop, clap your feet. Land light each time. And after that third hop, right foot steps down between your hands. That's your base. Left knee to your chest, around your spine. Now take it slow. Take hold of your left knee. And let's bring this all the way up to standing. Now once you're up, just press into the right big toe. Slow your breathing down. When you're ready, right hand to the right hip. Left hand, pull the left knee out to the side. And this is good enough to be a pose. Now if you want to go further, left arm inside the left leg, find the big toe. Now you can use that grip, pull the knee up higher. Be sure you can stay up tall. Maybe take it further and extend your left leg. And you can always reach wide with the right arm as well. Just take it to where you can, but keep your balance. Now still balancing here, take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bring everything back to center. Left knee lifted, hands to your hips. And then step this back to a warrior one. So bring the left foot back and give yourself a moment to set this up. Deep under the right knee, left leg straight, both feet are flat. Left foot points to the side at least a little bit, but arrange this so you can pull the right hip back and left hip forward. Be sure your hips are squared. So shorten or widen the stance as much as you need. Let the hips sink down. And keep your spine upright. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, twist right arm back, left arm forward. Open up to the right side. Inhale back to center, reach us up. Exhale, twist again, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale one more time, right arm back, left arm forward, hold here. Now look back over your right shoulder and take a half bind, right arm behind your back, palm face away, hold that twist. And then as you twist it, just look straight down past your right hip and slowly start to reach your left arm up and over, past your head, palm toward the floor. Pull your left hip forward and feel that extra lengthening through the front of the left side. Keep breathing here and keep your twist as you're leaning to the right. Now with your next inhale, just turn to center, reach your left arm high. And with the exhale, bring the left hand down. So both hands at your left side, bring the palms together. Fingers interlace, shoulders pull back, keep your chest open. And then lean forward to the right foot, drag that left foot forward a little bit. We're going to take this to a pyramid stance. So it's about 3 feet front to back, but still hips width distance side to side. Hips are still squared. Both feet flat, left foot still points to the side a little bit. Right hip back, left hip forward, keep both legs straight. Now from here, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, lead with your chest, shoulders pulled back, come down past halfway. Belly to the right thigh, even if you got to bend the right knee to make that happen. With an inhale, bring yourself all the way back upright. And then with the exhale again, hinge forward, gaze forward, belly to the right thigh, bend the right knee if you need to, keep your hips square. Inhale, come all the way back up one more time. With your exhale, hinge forward, keep looking forward, shoulders stay back, belly to the right thigh, even if you got to bend the knee. Now keep the fold, keep breathing. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Feel that stretch on the back of the right thigh. If you can take it deeper, curl the toes of the right foot up. If you want to go further still, lift your left heel, bend your left knee, and focus even more weight on that right leg. Keep breathing. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, release both hands down around the right foot, slide your left foot back, come into a low lunge. And let's take it down further, Anjaneyasana, left knee down, left foot flat behind, sink your hips down, press them forward. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high, and then stay open here, stay reaching. Let your hips sink down, keep your chest open, keep your gaze up high, and just breathe. And then as you hold this shape, bring your hands behind your head. Interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows out wide, chest still open, gaze still high. And just move from that right foot. So push your right foot, lean this further back, keep looking up. Bend deep into the right knee and sink down and forward. Again, press into your right foot, lean this further back. Bend deep into the right knee, sink down and forward. One more time, pressing your right foot, lean further back, hold here. Shoulders pulled back, gaze up high, kick into your left foot and squeeze your glutes. And just breathe here. With your next inhale, reach the arms up high, look forward. And then with the exhale, hands down around the right foot. Now tuck the toes of your left foot, lift your left knee. And then put all the way to the right foot, pull the left knee to chest, round your spine. Now we're going to set this up to open up to revolved half moon. So your left hand stays down, forward to the right foot, but further left, lean to your left side. And take it back and forth. Inhale the right arm high and left leg back. Exhale, curl this in. Inhale, right arm high, left leg back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, right arm high, left leg back. Exhale, curl in again. Inhale the right arm high, left leg back, and hold here. Now you can keep the right knee bent, straighten the leg if you can. Keep looking to the right, keep your chest open to the right, and hold the twist. If you want to go deeper, bend your left knee. Reach with your right hand. If you find the foot, you can kick in your hand to pull the shoulder further back, but keep breathing here. Keep yourself twisted like this. Take a deep inhale. Now with the exhale, release. Bring both hands down. Bring your left knee down to the floor. And we're going to take that almost all fours position. Right foot behind the right wrist. Now press in your palms. Dig your fingertips down. Lift the right heel. Keep that shoulder, or keep that knee high outside the shoulder. And then look forward. Now as you're ready, shoulders forward. Pull the elbows underneath. Ribs to the left arm. Right leg to the right arm. Lift the right foot. Now keep looking forward. Pull your chest forward to lift your left leg. And maybe extend the right leg as well if you want to take it there. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead, step it back, fly it back, take it through Vinyasa. Once you find your down dog, just move around, paddle out. Now let's take it on the other side. Inhale your left leg high behind you. And scorpion dog, bend your left knee, hang your left foot right, open up that hip. With the next inhale, straighten the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. And then set the left foot down halfway down the mat. Now inhale your right leg up high. Scorpion here. Bend the right knee, hang the right foot left, let your body twist. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, knee to chest, pull in. And then set the right foot down next to left, halfway down the mat. Now, pressing your palms, dig your fingertips down, keep the arms vertical. As you look down 3 times, hop, clap your feet, land light each time. And after that third hop, left foot to your base, set it down between your hands, right knee to your chest, round to your spine. Take hold of the right knee, and let's bring this all the way up to vertical. Now once you're up, just press into the left big toe, slow your breathing down. When you're ready, left hand, your left hip, draw the right knee out to the side. And maybe just stay right here. Now if you want to go further, right arm inside the right leg, find the big toe. If you have the grip, you can pull the knee higher and stay tall. Maybe extend that leg to the side. And you can always reach wide with the left arm if you want to take it there. Now slowly, while you're balancing, bring this back to center. Right knee lifted, hands to your hips. And then just step the right foot back and find your warrior one on this side. Deep in left knee, straight right leg. Now again, both feet flat, right foot points to the side at least a little bit. Be sure the right hip pulls forward, left hip pulls back, and you can square this up. And again, shorten or widen the stance as much as you need. Sink the hips down, keep your spine upright. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. And with the exhale, vertical twist, left arm back, right arm forward, open to the left. Inhale back to center, reach up. Exhale, twist again, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale one more time, left arm back, right arm forward, and hold here. Look back over your left shoulder, keep the twist, but take a half bind, left arm behind your back, palm face away, pull that shoulder back. And then look straight down past your left hip toward the floor. Now keep the right hip pulling forward, but then start to sweep the right arm past your head, palm down. Keep that right hip pulling forward and feel that stretch all through the front of the right side. Breathe with us here. Now with your next inhale, turn back to center, right arm high. And with the exhale, both hands together at your right side. Palms together, fingers interlaced, shoulders pull back, keep your chest open. Bring the weight to left foot. Right foot forward, so the feet are about 3 feet front to back, but still hips width distance side to side. Keep your hips squared and keep your legs straight. Right foot still points to the side at least a little bit. Left hip back, right hip forward. Now take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, lead with your chest, keep your gaze forward, shoulders stay back. And as you come down low, belly to your left thigh, even if you got to bend the left knee. Inhale, come up all the way. And then with the exhale, hinge forward, lead with your chest, take it slow, keep your gaze forward. Belly to the left thigh, even if that knee bends. Inhale, bring it back up one more time. Exhale, hinge forward. Belly to your left thigh, shoulders stay pulled back. And hold here, left hip back, right hip forward. Now feel that stretch in the back of the left leg. To take it further, maybe lift the toes of your left foot off the floor. Further still, go ahead, lift the right heel and bend deep into that right knee. Focus more weight forward to that left foot. Just take it to where you can, keep breathing. And you may not have to deepen if your hamstrings are tight, so just adjust this as you need to, keep in mind. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Both hands down around the left foot. Slide your right foot back, come into low lunge. And let's take it down lower. Right knee down. Right foot flat behind. Sink your hips down, press them forward. When you're ready, with an inhale, open this up and reach your arms up high. And just stay lifted like this. Keep your gaze up high and keep breathing. Sink your hips down toward the front of the mat. And then as you hold this, interlace your fingers, palms open, hands behind your head. Draw the shoulders back, keep your elbows wide, keep your gaze up high. And then just work this from your left foot. So press into your left foot, lean this further back. Deep into the left knee, sink down and forward. You're still looking up. Press into your left foot, lean this further back. Bend deep into the left knee, sink this down and forward. One more time, press into your left foot, lean this further back, hold here. Now keep your gaze up high, chest open, kick into the right foot, engage your glutes. And then with your next inhale, reach your arms up high, look forward. Exhale, hands down around that left foot, tuck the toes, left foot, lift your left knee. And then bring all the way to the left foot, pull the right knee to your chest, round your spine, curl in. We're setting this up to open up to that revolved half moon again. Your right hand stays down, forward to your left foot, but over to the right, lean to your right side. When you're ready, with an inhale, reach your left arm high, right leg back. Exhale, curl this in. Inhale, left arm high, right leg back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, left arm high, right leg back. Exhale, curl in one more time. Inhale the left arm high, right leg back, and hold here. Now look to the left, keep your left shoulder high. You can always bend that left knee, but straighten the leg if you can. If you want to bind this, bend the right knee. Reach with your left hand. If you can find that foot, kick into your hand, let it pull your shoulder further back and deepen the twist. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, bring both hands down, bring your right knee down, come back to that almost all fours position. Left foot behind the left wrist. Now press into your palms, lift your left heel, keep that left knee high outside the arm, and then look forward. Shoulders forward, elbows in, and then lean away from the left leg, ribs go to the right arm, left leg to the left arm, lift the left foot. Keep looking forward, pull your chest forward, and lean forward to lift the right leg up as well. Maybe extend the left leg out to the side. When you're ready, take it through another vinyasa. From your down dog, give yourself a moment, pedal out and breathe. Now when you're ready, inhale the right leg up high behind it. And with the exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. And step the right foot down between your hands, low lunge. We're going to set this up for a half split. So once you bring your left knee down, flatten the left foot behind you. Now keep your hips stacked over your left knee, belly touching your right thigh. And then walk the right foot forward. Now whenever you're ready, dig into the right heel, point the toes up toward the ceiling, pull the right hip back, left hip forward, and feel that stretch on the back of the right thigh. If you're going to go further still, you can slide that heel further forward, keep your belly touching your thigh. So nothing wrong with a bent knee, just feel that stretch on the back of the right leg. That's all you're looking for here. Try to rotate the big toe in toward your midline. And if you want to take it deeper, if you want to go toward that full split, I'm going to recommend you maintain your fold with your belly touching your right thigh. But you can tuck the toes, left foot, lift that knee. As your hips sink down, left hip still pulling forward, right hip still pulling back. Just take this to where you can. And just breathe here. And keep in mind, with your belly touching your right thigh, you're trying to hold tension at the hip hinge on the right side to actively use your core to let the back of the right leg relax. All right, now from here, if you took it toward the full split, come back to the half split. Left knee underneath your hips. And then from the half split, go ahead and walk the right foot back, but then walk the right foot over the left side. We're going to take this to Gomukhasana. So bring the right knee down to the floor. Now cross your legs, pull the left knee in behind the right, bring your feet out wide as the legs squeeze together, and bring yourself down to sitting between your heels. Now once you come down, take a moment, get both sit bones down to the floor. Now just sit this up tall. And you can also do this with the left leg extended and the right leg crossed over. Now once you're ready for the arm bind from here, take it from below. Right arm crosses your low back, palm facing away. And then with your left hand, reach back. You can find the wrist, reach to the elbow, anywhere in between. But draw that right arm back and look for the stretch in the front of the right shoulder. Sit this up tall with your chest open. Now if you want to go further for the full bind, right hand up between the shoulder blades. Left arm comes from above. And then see about finding that grip somewhere between. Now, wherever you take this to, again, shoulders back, pulled back, chest open, sit up tall, keep your legs squeezing and keep your hips sinking down. And just breathe here. Just work whatever variation of this is accessible to you right now. Take a deep inhale. Now with the exhale, just release your arm bind. Set your hands down behind you. Lean back, untangle the legs. And just cross the ankles. Roll forward your hands, step back to down dog. And let's take all that on the other side. So when you're ready with an inhale, raise your left leg high. And with the exhale, bring it forward. Knee to chest, shoulders, wrists. Step your left foot down. And then bring the right knee down to the mat. Let's take the half split on this side. Flatten your right foot. Keep your hips stacked over the right knee to start. With your belly on your left thigh, walk the left foot forward. And at any point, press to that left heel, point the toes up, pull the left hip back, right hip forward, and just look for that stretch on the back of the left thigh. Breathe into it here. If you can take it further, you can slide that heel further up, but keep your hips squared, right hip forward, left hip back. And if you're going to take the full split, I recommend you keep the fold, but you can tuck the toes to the right foot, lift the right knee. As you sink down, still pull the right hip forward, left hip back. Dig into the right heel, left heel rather. Big toe moves in towards center still. And again, just take this to where you can. Breathe with this here. Keep your torso compressed and pressing into your left thigh to maintain the fold. All right, and then again for me, if it took it toward the full split, come back to that half split. Right knee under your hips. And then from the half split, start to walk the right foot back, but then let the right foot move, or left foot, walk the left foot back, I should say. Walk that left foot over to the right side and bring your left knee down. Let's take Gomukhasana and cross the legs. So bring the right knee behind the left. Feet out wide. Squeeze the legs together. Sink down between your heels. And you can also do this with the right leg extended and the left leg crossed. Now for the arm bind, from the low half, left arm crosses your low back, palm face away. With your right hand, reach back, find the wrist, the elbow, whatever you can grip, and draw back on that left arm, pull the shoulder back and keep your chest open. Maybe stay here. Now if you want the full bind, left hand up between the shoulder blades, right arm from above. Again, find the grip somewhere in between. Chest open, shoulders back, sit this up tall, and just breathe here. Keep the legs squeezing together and keep your your sit bones rather, sinking down into the floor. Now take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just release whatever arm bind you're in. Set your hands down behind you, lean back, untangle your legs. And this time come all the way down onto your back. Now once you're down, pull your knees into your chest, squeeze everything in for a moment. And we'll take this into a supine twist. So release your left leg extended fully. Left hand to the right knee, right arm out to your side. Now draw the right knee across your body, tuck your left hip underneath, keep both shoulders down. And bring your gaze right. Now find the stretch in the outer right hip toward your low back. If you need more, you can press down with your left hand or extend the right leg out to the side, but just take it to where you need to here. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, bring everything back into center. Draw both knees in. And we'll take it the other way. When you're ready, extend the right leg fully. Right hand to your left knee, left arm out to the side. Now pull the left knee across your body, tuck the right hip underneath. Both shoulders down, bring your gaze left. Now look for the stretch in the outer left hip toward the low back on this side. If you need more, you can press down with the right hand or extend that left leg out more fully. Again, just take it to where you need to. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, come back into center. Draw both knees in. And let's finish where we started. Reach between the knees. Take this into happy baby. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees. Pull down on both sides. And draw the knees down toward the floor outside your ribs. Press your feet back up into your hands at the same time. Keep the tension working both up and down. Try to flatten your spine. Sink your tailbone down toward the floor. And then if you want to take it further, you can rock this a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, from wherever you are, take a deep inhale here. Draw it down as much as you can. And then with the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And just let your eyes close here. Let your body settle down into the mat for a moment. When you're ready here, start to move again, bit by bit, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And then draw everything back in, bring the elbows toward your chest, pull your knees up as well. And then just take your time, find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat, stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. And then take a deep inhale here, hold on to it at the top. And just let everything go. Thank you for joining class. Namaste.